Hello, YouTube fam! Today we're taking a look at the king of pop Michael Jackson and his ever-recognizable hit Smooth Criminal. But wait, hold on. What if I told you this song is more than just a dance floor classic? That's right. There are 15 Smooth Criminal curiosities that you absolutely must know. Let's start by discussing the music video for Michael Jackson's song, Smooth Criminal. The music video premiered on MTV on October 13, 1988, as the seventh single from his album, Bad. The video won Best Music Video at the 1989 Brit Awards and received 3 MTV Video Music Award nominations, winning for Best Cinematography in a Video. While it only reached 7th on the Billboard Hot 100 and 2nd on the Billboard Hot Black Singles chart, it is still considered one of Jackson's greatest hits. It even reached number 1 in Belgium, Iceland, the Netherlands, and Spain. Smooth Criminal is a sophisticated song that revolves around the bass line played by Louis Johnson. It incorporates various instruments such as keyboards, strings, samples, and horns. The song starts slowly and gradually builds up to the first chorus. It then mellows down a bit during the second verse before reaching its climax after the part. Okay, I want everybody to clear the area now. The snare is overdubbed to give it an extra punch, and another sample is added on top during the choruses. There are 2 versions of the song, the album version that uses real bass guitar and drums, and the Moonwalker version. Did you know that Michael had to lean at an angle of 45 degrees against a tilting stage to achieve the iconic gravity-defying dance move? Yes, that's true. But how was the move possible? Michael Jackson and his team worked closely with inventors to create a specially engineered stage and shoes that would allow him to perform the gravity-defying lean on stage. The patented stage involved 2 pegs and a special shoe that could be attached to the pegs. The mechanism allowed Michael to hook his feet onto the pegs while leaning over at a specific angle. The shoes have a specially designed heel slot that can be detachably engaged with a hitch member by simply sliding the shoe wearer's foot forward, thereby engaging with the hitch member. Can you imagine how much dedication and hard work went into crafting that effortless move? Did you know that the origins of the song Smooth Criminal are related to the Godfather trilogy? It is said that Michael Jackson was inspired by the walk of Vito Corleone, the protagonist of The Godfather. Michael referred to his signature move in the song as the walk, which was inspired by the character. How cool is that? Did you know that there are altered lyrics in different versions of Smooth Criminal? The original lyrics were, "So they came into the outway. It was Sunday, what a black day. Every time I tried to find him, he's leaving no clues left behind, and they have no way of knowing the suspect or what to expect. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation sounding heartbeats intimidations." In every other version of the song, the lyrics are altered to, "So they came into the outway, it was Sunday, what a black day, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation sounding heartbeats intimidation." The length of the song was limited before the issued alteration, with all songs present in the Bad album being originally around 7 or 8 minutes long. Now let's talk about the hit song itself. Smooth Criminal is one of the most impressive songs Michael has produced. It is widely praised for its beat, vocals, and production quality. But did you know that it's also one of the shortest? Lasting only 4 minutes, the song was released in 1988 and catapulted into immediate success, effortlessly resonating with audiences. The song's popularity may be attributed to its inclusion in the movie Moonwalker, its own arcade game, and the anti-gravity lean. Despite not topping the charts, fans and listeners continue to recognize Smooth Criminal as one of MJ's greatest hits. Fun fact, because Michael had used up all his vocal energy on his previous tracks, he had to record this song after the Bad tour, which put a lot of strain on his vocal cords. While it is not clear how much strain Michael Jackson experienced while recording Smooth Criminal after the Bad tour, it is known that he had used up all his vocal energy on his previous tracks. Given the importance of vocal health for singers and the potential for damage due to strain, it is possible that Jackson experienced some vocal strain during the recording process. Yet, his incredible talent shone through, and he still managed to vocalize and deliver an exceptional performance. It was not just the song and video that made MJ's Smooth Criminal a classic. Did you know that one of MJ's signature fedoras used for the Smooth Criminal music video was sold for $10,000 at an auction to a Belgian collector? Michael Jackson's memorabilia, including the Smooth Criminal fedora, is highly valuable and sought after by collectors. The fedora is reportedly signed by Jackson himself and is considered an iconic piece of memorabilia, and the going rate for collectors varies between a range of $6,000 to $20,000 for the fedora. The Billie Jean fedora sold for $72,000 at an auction in 2011. That's right, one of the most expensive Michael Jackson memorabilia in history. Imagine owning that piece of history. For all the record buffs out there, did you know that Smooth Criminal was the only track on the Bad album where Michael wrote all the lyrics and the music? Yep, that's right. Smooth Criminal is the only track on the Bad album where Michael Jackson wrote all the lyrics and the music. The song was inspired by a real-life event where a woman named Annie was attacked in Michael's house by a friend of his. Michael Jackson and producer Quincy Jones collaborated on the song's iconic riff. There is a special sample done by a synclavier placed on top of the bass track that gives it a jerky rhythm. Michael wanted the rhythm of the song to be similar to a heartbeat, and the lyrics, "Annie, are you okay?" come from a CPR class. Michael was known for his incredible songwriting skills, and this track is a testament to that. You may have probably noticed the heartbeat at the beginning of the music. Did you know that the heartbeat at the beginning of the song is Michael Jackson's actual heartbeat? Yes, and it was recorded by Dr. Eric Shevlin and digitally processed in the synclavier to give it more clarity. It's fascinating how MJ's creative process allowed him to come up with such a unique sound that eventually became legendary. And how about the classic white suit with black stripes? It's hard not to remember that suit. Did you know that the suit was designed to make Michael appear taller and slimmer on camera? It was all part of his genius plan to present himself as the ultimate pop star back in his prime. The classic white suit with black stripes was inspired by Fred Astaire in the film The Bandwagon. The iconic white suit and fedora became a significant part of Jackson's image, and the video itself was set in the 30s in a gangster club, paying tribute to Astaire's musical comedy film. Furthermore, Smooth Criminal evolved from an earlier song written by Michael Jackson, titled Al Capone. The songs share a similar beat and synth bass, and both allude to violent crimes, making it clear that the two are connected. So before the hit song became the classic that it is today, Michael had initially planned to name the track Al Capone, but the name just wasn't working for him. Michael's thoughtful and intuitive spirit led him to change it to Smooth Criminal, a name that's now synonymous with pop culture. The unreleased Al Capone was eventually released on the 2012 reissue of Bad titled Bad 25. Digging a little deeper into the song's lyrics, you'll notice it highlights the dangers of street life. But here's the thing, MJ was always ahead of his time. Did you know that during the filming of the Smooth Criminal music video, Michael Jackson insisted on including a scene where one of the mobsters, played by actor Brandon Adams, sexually harasses actress Kelly Parker's character? Jackson wanted to address the issue of sexual harassment and violence against women in his work. The scene was controversial, and some members of Jackson's team reportedly tried to persuade him to remove it, but he ultimately refused. This was a huge statement back then, and is still relevant today. Finally, did you know that Smooth Criminal is probably one of the most covered songs of all time? Rock band Alien Ant Farm released a cover version of Smooth Criminal in May 2001, which became a #1 hit on the US Billboard Modern Rock Tracks chart, and in Australia for 8 weeks. Croatian duo Two Cellos and Neil Patrick Harris also performed the song, while Gene Rodriguez sang lead vocals for Tony Sakar's Latin-flavored version of Smooth Criminal from the album Unity, the Latin tribute to Michael Jackson. From cello renditions to a cappella performances, the song has been covered by various artists and has been featured in multiple TV shows and movies. There you have it, folks. 15 Smooth Criminal curiosities that will surely impress and entertain you. Michael Jackson revolutionized pop music, and Smooth Criminal remains one of the all-time classics that he will forever be remembered for. Thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you on the next one.